Okay, so we're gonna talk about MIDI to the Max on Gumroad, which is one I previously did. If you haven't seen the previous video, watch that. There's a free one called MIDI to the Max Steps, and it falls under an Ableton, under the same one that Chord Palette would be under, and it's unique in its own little way. And I'll try to explain it to the best of my ability, but I encourage you to watch the video that M2TM puts out regarding it, because obviously it's going to explain it better than I could. Um, but so in the previous one we showed chords. So here's some chords. Let me just play them for you real quick. So I made those chords, and then if you look closely at certain chords, particularly this one, this one, this one, this one, these two or three, there's some probability going on where they don't trigger every single time. And this is what this device can do for you. So here's a probability where you can set it towards chords, and if you select all the chords, then you can randomly, you see here, randomly generate probability for the chords. Click transform, and then certain chords are going to play at certain times and others won't. So I'm going to hit transform one more time, and there you go. Now it kind of randomizes the probability. So see here, sounds a little bit different. So what it's doing is it's setting probability on certain notes, and then those notes might not trigger. So you could just click on one, click transform rather, onto this one, and then I'm gonna pick this one. Let's see if it does it on this one. Transform. So you see it didn't put it on there. So let's go to note, and we're going to select the note. All right, and then click transform. So it's interesting. I don't fully get what it's doing 100% on probability. Now, by the way, this is free, so I didn't pay for this one. And I wouldn't pay for it because I probably wouldn't use it nearly as much as the others, but it's kind of neat. And here's one of the cool things. I think I would use this on trying to generate like a melody. So here I've generated a melody, right? By the way, you can use different ones in here, like where is it? Stacks right here, or seed rather, I'm sorry, and select the pitch, the duration, and the velocity, the density, and how many voices you want per the number of voices you want to simultaneously hit. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, cool. Of course, set your scale and lock the scale if you're going to do this, because otherwise it'll get really wacky doodle. And then if you don't, you got to go back to fit the scale and then put them in. But once you do it and use the human eyes to adjust the notes, you might play it a little bit and then move notes around. But what's cool about this is you can do either probability on these notes, or you could do, and there's velocity, there's octave. I like the pitch quantize. So if you select all the notes, randomize the pitch quantize, and then transform them. I don't really know exactly, I know it's pitching it, but I don't fully know the quantize part of pitching it, like what that means. But let me show you what it sounds like. So there's the chords. So it's interesting and unique in its own way. But there is a chord, there is different divisions here on the grid. Let's see if I do that. Very interesting tool, not something that I would use often, but I just wanted to show it to you. It's free, it's $0 on Gumroad. If you like the MIDI to the Max stuff, check it out. It might be something that intrigues you. I haven't spent that much time with it to really say I can understand it deeper. But the beauty of this is if you look here and you open the information bracket in Ableton, by the way, it is a Max for Live instrument. You do need that. Then you can read each thing, what it's doing, okay? So it's not like there's a hidden secret of what it's doing. You can literally look at it and figure it out. All right? Just wanted to introduce you to it. There you go.